Hi everyone, my name is Paulina, and welcome to our 13-minute full body yoga stretch. We'll begin on our mats in extended child's pose. Begin to take a few deep breaths as you sink your body into the mat. On your next inhale, reach your hands all the way over past the right side of your mat. The goal here is to lengthen the spine, so a side stretch in child's pose can be a great addition to your practice. Then come back through center and switch over to the left side of your mat. On your inhale, rise up to tabletop pose, hover your knees, and send your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Feel free to find some movement, pedal out your feet or sway your hips from side to side. On your exhale, look between your palms and walk to the front of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift, and exhale to fold forward. Now grab each opposite elbow for a ragdoll pose and sway side to side. This will help loosen and warm up our hamstrings and low back. On your inhale, rise up to stand, grab your left wrist, and pull yourself over to the right side. And this will just bring another stretch into the spine. Continue to keep your chest tall and lifted with every breath. On your exhale, switch over to the right wrist. You can even try to pull your arm a little more to further deepen your stretch. On your inhale, come back through center. Exhale, plant your palms into your mat, step your feet back, and lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and stretch your head and your neck back so you're looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale to downward facing dog and pedal out your feet. On your inhale, reach your right leg into the air for a down dog split. Then bend at your knee so your foot is sinking towards your hip. And exhale, step your foot to the front of your mat for a low runner's lunge. Drop your back knee into the mat, rise up, and reach your right hand towards the back of your mat and the left hand reaching towards the front for an open arm twist. This is a great pose where you're increasing flexibility in your spine and back and also getting a deep stretch in your hips and knee joints. On your exhale, plant your palms, tuck your toes, and step your foot back into a plank. Then step your left foot forward for low runner's lunge on the other side. Drop the knee to the mat and rise up for your open arm twist on the other side. Try to focus on a still spot in front of you to help improve your balance and concentration. On your exhale, plant your palms, tuck your back foot in, and rise up into pyramid pose. You may need to walk your back foot in a little bit to set up comfortably. This is such a great stretch to do every day. It stretches the spine, legs, hips, and also improves your posture and aids in digestion. On your inhale, rise up and pivot on your feet so you face the opposite side of your mat, and lower down to pyramid pose on the other side. And remember to just let your head hang heavy. On your inhale, rise up and take a giant step back into goddess pose. Sink down into your hips and begin to sway side to side. An option for a spinal twist, place your hands on your knees, drop your right shoulder, and gaze to the left. Inhale, rise up, and drop your left shoulder, gaze to the right. Inhale, rise through center, and continue to sway back and forth a few more times. When you're ready, stand tall and slowly hinge at your hips for a wide-legged forward fold. And option to clasp your fingers at your low back and draw your knuckles away from your shoulders for a chest expansion. Exhale, release the arms, lift up halfway, and crawl to the front of your mat for our low runner's lunge. And try to sink deeply into your hips if you can. And exhale, step the foot back and lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and reach your head back. Exhale to table, and then sit back into your hips for child's pose. Bring your palms together, then send your hands to the nape of your neck for another full upper body stretch and chest expansion. Exhale, place your palms to the mat, and inhale, rise up to tabletop, then rise up on your knees. And take a strong breath here, and begin to reach your head and chest back into a mini back bend, and use your hands to prop up on your feet or ankles for camel pose. An option to reach an arm back if you'd like to deepen your stretch. And just remember, it is an intense back bend, so don't push yourself too hard, and keep your breathing slow and steady. On your inhale, slowly rise up back to your knees and take a couple breaths. Come to tabletop pose, and on your exhale, round the spine for a single cat pose. Begin to slowly sit back towards your feet while staying in your cat, and slowly rise up to your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up and back. Exhale, release back down into a seated position, and take a few deep breaths here. And slowly come to lie down on your back. And when you're there, Bring your right knee to your chest, give it a little squeeze or a little hug, and then send it over across your left side body for a lying supine twist. Lay your arms out to your side in a capital T position, or use your left hand to prop up your right leg. Bring your right leg back through center. Then bring your left knee to your chest and send it over to your right side. Arms out in a capital T or holding onto your leg. And use this time to just relax and just settle into your stretch. No need to force anything or push anything too much. Then bring your left leg in and give it a little squeeze to your chest. Then send it long in front of you. On your exhale, hug both your knees into your chest and give them a little squeeze once again. Then grab the bottoms of your feet for happy baby pose. And slowly begin to start rocking side to side. And this is a great way to reset your spine at the end of any practice. And feel free to take any movement here that you'd like. Maybe you want to stretch your legs long and grab your feet. Maybe you just want to sit still. Just do whatever feels best. And when you're ready, let your legs go long in front of you for Shavasana.